Hello and welcome to the place, the thing. My name is Matt, and in tonight's video, I'm going to play through a solo game of Nocturne, which is a new game by David Ayezi with lovely artwork by Beth Sobel, who has done so many other games. So yeah, we're going to play the solo mode. I had filmed one of these and then I deleted the footage. So I thought that I would play it live, as I've had a few playthroughs now. So I hope you enjoy this. Let's go straight to the tabletop. And so Nocturne is a spatial bidding and set collection game for 1 to 4 players. I will be playing with an AI player, but they are not going to score. We are just going for the biggest score that we can, and then we'll compare it to a chart. But they're going to be like an alternative player. And it operates pretty well, I think. So I am playing a Fox Mystic, and the one I'm playing is Red Kitfire. Red Kitfire has a feather symbol, which will come into effect at the end of the game for scoring points when we're trying to finish our concoctions. Concoctions have different symbols on them, and if you have each symbol you have from tiles will go towards concoctions at the end. Red Kitfire also has a special power, and it is after winning a tile with a 6 spell or lower, place a lower spell you have in that position. So basically we will be able to get one of our higher spells back because we're bidding in this to win tiles, items, which will then be sets that we are collecting and also give us symbols that we can use towards our concoctions. We only get to use that power once. If we don't use it, we get 2 victory points at the end. So all the numbers in these green sort of flags are victory points. And there are 2 rounds where we bid on tiles in the center. There is the Twilight round, which these 3 goals are in play, and then there is a Moonlight round where these 3 will come into play when they will be revealed halfway through the game. There's also the Forest sprite board, which we can get tiles at the end of each of these Twilight and Moonlight rounds, and I will show you how that works when we are playing. So that's it. So let's play. First turn of the Twilight round in the solo game, I start, but I have to start with my lowest spell. My lowest spell is 1. So I have to start bidding with this. So ideally, really, I guess I don't want to bid on something that I want. At the moment, I want skull symbols, which are on skull tiles, and there are none out here at all. So hopefully next round. And I want herb tiles and firebird feather tiles. So I am not looking for mushrooms. So I think I'll bid on a mushroom. There are other tiles out here as well, which I will explain when someone gets them. So the AI player reveals one of their cards, and they have a direction, and if they can't go in that direction, they will try and go in a clockwise direction. And then they have a number, and this one says up to 4. So we need to go higher than a 1 and up to 4. So that is a 2. And it says to the right, so they will bid here. At this point, we could pass. But obviously, we want to try and win tiles. So I think what there's only one place I can go. I can bid any number that I want now. So I think I'll bid a 3. I've got a couple of 3s, and I will go there. And so they will go again, and they're doing 5 or higher, so they will jump up to a 5, and they're going up, which they can do. Now I want feathers and herbs, so I think it's worthwhile playing my 6. I could use my special power right at the start here. So I think I will. I will bid with, I need a herb and a feather. I think I will go for the herb. And they would bid up to 4, which obviously we're at 6. So that means the ally player is passing. So we win this tile. So what happens when we win this tile is all our other tokens come back. And we win this tile. So this comes into our area, and we put our 6 here, and we flip it over. But I can replace this. But I don't think I will do that right now. I think probably it says after winning a tile with a 6 spell or lower, place a lower spell you have in that position. So I don't think I really could replace it with a 1. I could replace it with a 2. Do you know what? I will. Why not? So I've won that. Now, the AI player has a 5 and a 2 out. And if you see here, they have a sprite in the corner of this card that they played. And that means that they will play one of their played spell tokens to the forest sprite board. They'll always play the highest one. So they take their 5, and this goes here. That means at the end of this Twilight round, they will get one of these tiles if that spell token stays on the board. They get their 2 back, and that's that. Now, because we won, we get to start next turn, and we can play any token we want now. I would like one of those feathers, so I think I will play a 3 here. And it says up to 5, so they will play one of their 4s, and it says down. They can't go down, so they will go left. I should say the Twilight goals, 2 of these are for the end of the Twilight round. So have the largest control area, so the largest area with your tokens, your spell tokens. Control the most spaces along the top row, so that's something to consider. And be the first to win a spell with a tile with a 3, also something to consider. I think now herbs, if you get 3 unique herbs, so this is an A herb and this is an E herb, you get 5 points. Then with 4 you get 8, and then with 5 you get 12. So maybe it would be quite nice to win one of these on the top row as well. Maybe I'll play my 6. I should say that also we have star tokens, and they are higher than everything else. And if you play a star token, you immediately win, no matter if anyone else has got a star token as well. So I played my 6 spell token on that herb, and they're doing 6 or higher. So they're going to play their 7, and they can't play that way, so they're going to play down. I don't know that I want to get anything else, so I think I'm going to pass. So when I pass, the AI wins, so they just take this token and keep it and flip that over, and their 4 goes back. And then I get the option of putting one of my tiles up on the board as well. I would quite like to win one of those, so I think I'm going to use my 6. Now, because my 6 is higher than their 5, I push their token along and I take back my 3. So they are going to start the next round, so they draw a card, and in the bottom right it says, if starting 3. So they will play a 3 and they're going to go up. I would really like to win one of these top tiles for the Twilight goal. Yeah, so I'm going to go 5 here. And 1 or more higher, it's saying. So they can go higher than 5, they can go to a 6, and they're going down. Yeah, so we're moving out of the area I want to go to, really. Do you know what? I think I might pass. I'm going to pass, and they get that token, and they take back their 3, and I can put my 5 on this board, which I think I will do. Now, the only thing is, when a 5 goes up here, when there's another 5, when any number repeats, the second one goes to the right. And I should explain, once 4 are up here, if another one goes up, the end one gets pushed off and goes back to the person. Do you know what? I'm going to put it up there anyway. I could do these 2 definitely. The AI player will go left to right, top to bottom when they take things at the end. Okay, so that's the end of that round. So they won again. So we draw a card for them. If starting 4, so they will go 4 and they'll go this way, but they can't, so they go up instead. Now they only have their star token now. So I think I will go... I'm going to bid my 7 here because I really want to win this. Or, no, I'll go 5. 5 or higher. So they can only play their star token. So they go here and they win. They take their 4 back. And I could put that 5 up again, but I don't think I will. I think I'll keep it. So they start, the opponent starts again. If starting 3, and they're going up, but they'll go clockwise, so they're going to go down. I'm not super interested in these, but I think I'll just bid a 4 anyway. 4 or higher, so they can go 5 and they will go down. I could... I just don't think I want that for 7. So... Yeah, I'm going to pass. I don't know if passing is the best idea. I'm not going to put my 4 up there. So the AI player goes again. If starting 5, well, they don't have any 5, so they will go down first. They will go to 4, and they're bidding here. And I know that I can win this now, so I will bid a 5 to get that. Firebird feather. They have to pass, so they don't draw a card. So I get this. And they will, see there's no sprite on this card, so they do not use that sprite card. So I get to start. I'm going to start here. 1 or more higher, so they will go 2 and they go up there. Eggs. Don't really mind. I'll play a 3 there, see if they play anything 1 or more higher. Yes, so they're going to play a 4. I think I will. Do I want to use my 7? Yeah, I'm going to use my 7 here. So they cannot win that, so I win that. So I get an egg. In a solo game, the number of eggs you get means each egg scores more points. So I won that one. And there is no sprite on the card, so they take their 2 and their 4 spell back. And now I am going, and I can win this card just by playing my 1. So I played my 1, and they cannot go anywhere, so they will not draw a card. I win this feather, Firebird feather, and that turns over. Now that is called corner casting. So I cast from the corner, and although I would go next, I can't because there's nothing adjacent that I can play. So that means that the turn passes to the next player. With the AI player, they will go left to right, top to bottom. So we will draw a card for them. It's starting 5. Well, they can't play 5, so they'll play 4, and they'll play it top left. Now they only have up to 4, so I am going to play here with my star token, so I win that. Now the ancient runestones, I draw 3 spell cards, sorry, concoction cards, and keep 1, and it also gives me an egg symbol. So I'll put it behind those eggs. So these are the spell cards. I draw the top 3. And we have a look. So these are new things that we can score points with at the end of the game. We have one with 2 mushrooms, 1 egg, 1 skull, and 1 herb. We have 2 herbs, 1 mushroom, 1 egg, and 1 skull, and 2 skulls, 2 herbs, and 2 feathers. I would like the least amount of skulls because we don't have any. I think this is the best one to take, so I will take that now. So that becomes another concoction that we are trying to make. And these two spell cards go to the bottom of the deck. So I won here. And they don't have a sprite, so they will take it back. And now I can cast again, but I will be corner casting again. These are C and E herbs, and I have an A herb here. This is an A herb here, so it doesn't really matter which one I take. In fact, it doesn't matter at all. So I will play a 3 here, and they can't go. So I get that herb. They also give points as well, 3 each. So I've corner cast, so I cannot go. So the AI player goes. And if starting, they're playing a 4, and they will play here, also corner casting. So they get that spell. And they cannot play anywhere else, so I get to go, and I can start anywhere I want. I can. So there are cursed treasure chests. They give -1 point, but you draw 3 tiles and keep 1. So that could be quite useful. So I am going to do that. I'm going to do it here, which means they cannot bid higher, so they have to pass, and I win this tile. So this will be -1 point at the end. Oh, I should have turned this card over because I used that, didn't I, very early on. So it's -1 point, but I get to draw 3 tiles and pick one. Okay, well, I really don't want mushrooms, but I've drawn 2 mirror stones, and these copy any of your items. So I think one of those will be useful. Mushrooms. I could get one of these mushrooms. I'm going to get the mushroom, you know. So these just go out. And I won that, and I can go again. And I think I will corner cast again. So I'm going here, and I win that, and it's another cursed treasure chest. So I get to draw another 3 tiles. Gosh, that's so random. So I could draw another 3. I don't think I'll do that. I think I will take the mirror stone this time. So we will apply that mirror stone tile at the end of the game. And then that was a corner casting, so I cannot go again. So the AI player will go, and they, if starting at 4, so they're going here, and I cannot win that tile, so they win it. And that turns over, and then they go again. Oh, just to say, I should have won this because be the first to win a spell with a three tile spell. Sorry, yeah, a 3 spell. Well, they still have their 2 3s and I don't, so I know that I have won that. So I'll just put that there. Yes, so it's starting 2, and they will play here. And I don't think I want that, so they will win that one. I've passed, and they're obviously going to play here, but I'll just check to see. Up to 3, so they'll play their 1 there, and they win that one. So that is the end of the round. It would end if we both passed, but the AA player will always keep playing, so that's the way it works. So first thing we do is resolve the sprite boards. So the forest sprite board, I have the first number, so I can select one of these, and I think I will select this tile. So that means I get a mushroom symbol, and I draw 3 and keep 1. Draw 3 concoctions and keep 1. Oh gosh, so many skulls. I think again I will keep the one with less skulls, just because, you know, just in case they don't come out. So I have another concoction to work on. These items, the symbols on here, you only use 1 for 1, so you don't double up. You don't sort of just look at how many you've got and double them all up. Right, so that was the first one. Then they will take the top left, and then I get to get another one, and I'm going to take this mirror tile. So now I have 2 mirror tiles, and this one goes out of the game. And then we award shadow spell tokens. Now, so everyone who has leftover spell tokens, they're awarded shadow spell tokens for each leftover token based on the value of their leftover spell tokens. Starting with the highest leftover spell token, proceeding to the lowest, draft one of the shadow spell tokens from highest to lowest. So I have a 4 and they have 2 3s. So this is how it will go. I have a 4 and they have 2 3s. So I will get the 10. And they will get the 9 and the 8. And then we get our tokens back, our spell tokens. And I have to discard one of my lowest spell tokens. So I discard my 1. And they, because we have to have the same number of tokens, have 2 shadow tokens, so they will get rid of 1 and 2. So this is their new setup. So we still have the same number of tokens, but now we have distributed shadow tokens. Oh gosh, what I didn't look at. We both had the same number of control spaces, so I'm going to say that just let me check. I think because no one had the most. Broken by position on the forest sprite boards. Okay, so these are broken by the position on the forest sprite boards, and I was first on the forest sprite board, so I do win that. Have the largest control area. I don't know, so I'm going to say we didn't win that. My mistake. And then we reveal the Moonlight goals. So the Moonlight goals are 1 point per space in the largest controlled area, 3 points per controlled area of exactly 3, 2 points per controlled area of exactly 1. Now these ones, they have to be single areas on their own without joining other areas of the same player, basically. And then we refill the board. So we're drawing 16. Ah, there's a skull. Yeah, they're all coming out now. So many skulls. Okay, so there's our new 16. And we refill the sprite board as well. Four for a 2-player game. And then we start again. So I should say about shadow spell tokens, once they're played onto the board, they are not the player's tokens anymore, so they don't join in with the rules here. And yeah, I think that's it. Shadow spell tokens also can't go to the forest sprite board. But anyway, I am starting again, and I have to start with my lowest spell token again, which is now a 2. Where do I want to go? Definitely want some skulls. Could quite like a mushroom as well. I think I'm going to start up here. 1 or more higher, so they have a 3, and they're going down. So I'll play a 4 going across. 1 or more higher, so they have 2 5s, and they're going that way, so they will go down. This herb here has a W on it, and that is a wild herb, so it can be anything, which is useful. I think I will go that way. I'll play a 6 and 5 or higher, so they have a 7 and they're going down. I do want skulls. Could play my 10 there. Let's try it. So my 10 shadow spell up to 3. Yeah, so I win that with my shadow spell token. So that flips over. Finally got a skull with 2 skull symbols on it. I take all my tokens back. And there is no sprite on the card, so they take all theirs back as well. And it's my go. I really would like to get one of these mushrooms, one of these ones. So I'm going to head up that way. up to 5. So they're going to play 3 there. I'm going to play a 5. And they have no cards. So we shuffle their deck. Hello, people are watching. Please say hello. And hope you're enjoying this solo playthrough. So, up to 5. No. No. So I have won this. So I get that mushroom, which will give me 9 points at the end. And my 2 comes back. There is no sprite on their card, so they get their 3 back. They're not putting any up there. And I get to go again. I still need some skulls. So I think I will just play a 2 here. 1 or more higher, so they're having a 3, which will go here. That's a 4-point skull. That's a really good skull. But they have a lot of high numbers. Do you know, I'll play a 6 there. Oh, up to 3. So they have passed and I win that one as well. And I take back my 2. And there is a sprite on their card, so they only have a 3 here. So that's going to go up to the forest sprite board. Yes, so I won that. So I suddenly forgot. What do I need? So I have 3 feathers. I've got 3 feathers, 2 eggs. I've got 2 eggs, 2 mushrooms. Got 2 mushrooms. 4 skulls. No. I don't have 4 skulls. So I think I'll play my 2 here. And they're going up to 4, so they'll play a 3, and they're going down. Really want these skulls. Could try my 7, but they've got an 8, 9, and a star. Do you know what? I'm not going to play my 7. I'll play a 5. 1 or more higher. So they're going... They don't have a 6 down. They'll get a 7 here. And there's nowhere I can go. So they have 1. That with their 7. And I think I will put this 5 spell up on the forest sprite board and take my 2 back. So it's their turn. And if starting 3 or higher. So 3 they don't have, so they will go up. And they will play there. And oh, hold on. I should have taken that back. They do have a 3. So they'll play there. Could still do with some skulls. So I think I will just play a 4 here. One or more higher. So they will play a 5 and they're going down. And Oh, I'd quite like this wild. I would quite like another her, because then that will get me 5 more points. I think I'm going to play a 7 there. 1 or more higher. So they are playing again, going backwards, but they can't, so they go down. So the question is, I could play my star token, and this is just to draw 3 more cards. I don't think I want to do that, so I'm going to pass. So they win that tile. Oops. They take their 5 and their 3 spell token back. And I can put one of these up on the forest sprite board. I think I'll put my 4 up there. So this will go in between the 3 and the 5. And they won that, so it's their go. If starting 4, so yes, they will take a 4 going down, but they will go up. Oh, here we are at this skull again that I would really quite like. I can only play my 7 or my star. I'm going to play my 7 because I would quite like that one. Up to 3. No, so I win that. And they have a 4 on the board and a shadow, a sprite on their card. So they are going to go here. They'll knock their own 3 down and they'll go right of my 4. So I will get first choice at the moment, and then they will start again. So it's starting 5, and they're going this way this time. I can only play my star. Another feather would get me another 4 points. It's 2 feathers is 4 points, 3 feathers is 8 points. Shall I use my star token there? It's very unlikely that I'm going to win anything else. So it's a question of, what do I want to win? I think I'm going to pass. So they take that. And it's their go. If starting 3. And they're going up. I really want this. Yeah, I'm going to play my star token there. So I automatically win that. There's nothing they can do. I've won that. And that goes there. And they have a sprite on the board, so they're going to put their 3 up there. It doesn't really change anything because that 3 comes off, goes back to them anyway. So I won that, so I get to go again. I think I'm going to try and play my 4. And let's see. Up to 5. Yes, so they will play there, and there's nowhere else to go, so they win that one. And I have my 4 spell here. Do you know what? I'm going to go on the shadow spell board, and I will knock their 3 off. So they get that back. They won that one, so they're going to play again. It's starting 5. Well, they will go down first, so they'll play a 4 here. So they are corner casting. So I get to go this time. And it's very unlikely that I'm going to win anything else. So I think I will start up here with a 2. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. 1 or more higher, so they will use their 6. And I can't go, so they win that tile. Oops. And I take that back. And then it's their go. If starting 2, but they will go down to 3 and play here. And I can't play that, so they win that one. And then they will go again. 1 or more higher. Oh, if starting 1. But they have nothing lower, so they will go to a 3, and they will go this way. And I can't play, so they win that one. And then it's their turn. And they're going down. If starting 2, but they will play their 9 shadow symbol. Shadow token. And they win there, and they've corner cast, so it is my go. And what do I want? I want to draw some more spells. So 1, 2, 3 spells. 1, 2, 3. And what have I got here? I've got a herb, feather, and mushroom. Which I don't think quite works, actually. Oh, hold on. I've got a herb symbol on my... Oh, no, it's a feather on my player card. 2 mushrooms. 2 eggs. Or a skull, herb. I don't think any of these actually work with what I've got. So I'll take that one. And then I've corner cast, so they will take that one. So that is the end of the Moonlight round. And then we resolve the Forest Sprite board again. So I get first and second choice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got enough feathers, but with 2 extra, I would go from 4 points to 13 points. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9 more points. Yeah, I think I've got to do that. So I'm going to take those 2. And then they get to take this one. And I get the skull. And then we assign mirror tiles. And so these tiles can help us with sets. So with 2 more feathers, we would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We would get 24 points. And I think that's the best way to do it. Yeah, so I'm going to do that. And then we proceed to scoring. So I have my little scoring chart here. See a couple of games I've played. I got 94 and 101. So we go through everything. Oh, I should just do the Moonlight goals. Oh, we'll do those anyway. We will do those. Yeah, when we get to them. So, skulls. So we have points on our skulls, and that's 2, 4, 8, 10. And then Firebird feathers. And we have, with our mirror stones, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This doesn't count. So we have 24 points. And then mushrooms, we have 2 of the duode dax mushroom, which gets us 9 points. And then herbs, we have 3, 6, 7 points on the tiles, and then we have 3 unique sets, so that's another 5 points, so that's 12 points for herbs. And then eggs, we only have 1 egg, and in the solo mode, 1 to 2 eggs get 1 point each, so we get 1 point for that. These symbols don't count towards this section. And then minus, oh, you can't see them, cursed treasure chests, we have -2. And then we go on to concoction cards. So, the easiest way to do this. I think we can do these 2 concoction cards. So, 2 skulls, 1 herb, and 1 feather. So that's 5 points. And then this one is 2 herbs, 1 mushroom, 1 egg, and 1 skull. So that's 6 points. And then this one, 2 feathers, 1 mushroom, 1 egg, we have 2 there, and 1 skull. So that's another 6 points. And then this one, I don't think we can do. No, we've got the skulls. We haven't got the herb. We've got the feathers, but we just haven't got the herb, so we do not score for that one. So that is 6, 12, 17 points. And then our Twilight goals, we got 6. Our Moonlight goals, 1 point per space in the largest controlled area. So we only got 2 points there. 3 points per controlled area of exactly 3. We didn't do any of that. And then 2 points per controlled area of exactly 1. And we only have 1. So we didn't do very well there. So we got 2, 3 points. Not so good. And then 2 points per leftover spell tokens. We have 2, so we get 4 points there. And we used our power, so we don't get those 2 points. So let me just add this up quickly. So we got 4, 5, 6, 13. Oh, I'm doing this wrong. So 4, 13, 15, 16, 14, 21, 27, 30, 34, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got 84, which is our worst score. 84 is excellent still. So here we go. Here are the scores. 80 plus, excellent. I don't feel like it was excellent. That second round, I should have concentrated more on trying to win the moonlight goals, but it's very hard to do the goals. I think particularly, like, you might know what people are going for when you're playing against other real people, but with the AI opponent, you just don't. You never know where they're going to go or what they're going to bid. So it makes it a bit harder, but that's part of the game. I actually really like it. I haven't played many bidding games, and I don't think I have that sort of mind where I kind of know what I should bid or how to do the best to get to a certain place. But I actually really like this, and I although the theme is, it's kind of pasted on. It's a bidding set collection game. I actually like it. It's a chilled kind of game. It doesn't feel too confrontational. Yeah, I really enjoy it. Anyway, there we go. That was a solo playthrough of Nocturne. If you're watching, please subscribe. It would really help me out. I do a lot of videos and I intend to keep making them. Although I'm going to be a bit busy over the next sort of week and a half, but I've got a couple of videos that I can put out, and I will be live streaming at some point next week. So thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, please subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Okay, take care everyone. Bye, 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 bye.